Welcome back to Simplified Reads, where we cut through the noise and bring you books that will not just entertain you, but challenge your perspective and pull you into worlds you'll never want to leave. Today, we're diving into 10 young adult books you can't put down, stories that feel every bit as layered and gripping as adult fiction. If you've ever wondered which YA books will give you deep themes, flawed characters, and plots so intense they haunt you long after, you're in the right place. Let's jump in. When you open Six of Crows, you're not just reading a YA fantasy. You're entering a gritty underworld where betrayal and survival are at the core. The mature themes of trust, loyalty, and trauma make it far more complex than a simple heist story. The morally gray characters are brilliantly crafted, the writing sharp and cinematic, and the layered plot keeps you guessing. Adults love it because it blends fast pacing with emotional depth, making every choice feel high stakes. A Court of Thorns and Roses reads like a fairy tale gone dark. It takes themes of sacrifice, love, and power struggles and pushes them into a realm of intensity that resonates with older readers. The prose is lush, the characters flawed and human, and the romance adds a raw emotional pull. Add in rich world building with fae courts and politics, and you've got a crossover series that grows more adult with every installment. In The Cruel Prince, Holly Black throws you into a world of fairy politics that feels as ruthless as any adult political thriller. Betrayal, manipulation, and ambition drive the story, and the morally gray characters keep you second-guessing their intentions. The pacing is fast but laced with subtle intrigue, while the emotional stakes, belonging, power, and survival, mirror struggles that even adults wrestle with. Legendborn blends the modern world with Arthurian legend, tackling grief, identity, and systemic injustice in ways that resonate deeply with older readers. The protagonist's emotional journey feels weighty, the characters are layered, and the secret society setting is vividly built. The complex pacing and themes of belonging and legacy give it a crossover appeal that makes adults rave about it as much as teens. With The Gilded Wolves, you step into a lush, puzzle-filled Paris that reads like a mix of treasure hunt and historical drama. Its themes of colonialism, identity, and power make it more adult than typical YA. The ensemble cast of flawed characters, combined with intricate world building and a layered plot, creates a reading experience that's intellectually rich and emotionally gripping. Throne of Glass is often called YA, but its assassin heroine, political intrigue, and shifting loyalties give it the weight of an epic adult fantasy. The characters evolve in morally complex ways, the pacing balances action with tension, and the world building grows richer with each book. Themes of survival, destiny, and power make this a story that older readers get hooked on just as much as younger ones. In An Ember in the Ashes, Sabaa Tahir weaves themes of oppression, resistance, and moral compromise into a brutal Roman-inspired world. The protagonists are forced to make impossible choices, giving the story heavy emotional stakes. The plot complexity and richly built empire make it read like an adult epic, while the raw emotional pull keeps the pages turning. Caraval draws you into a world of magic, deception, and manipulation, where reality is always in question. Its themes go beyond spectacle, digging into trust, love, and sacrifice. The fast pacing and the dreamlike yet dangerous setting give adults the same sense of tension and urgency they'd expect from a psychological thriller. These violent delights bring Shakespeare's tragedy into 1920 Shanghai, but it's not just romance. It's gang wars, political intrigue, and plagues. Themes of loyalty, betrayal, and cultural identity give it serious maturity. The characters are flawed and conflicted, the prose atmospheric, and the emotional weight heavy enough to rival adult historical fiction. Finally, Scythe offers one of the most chilling and thought-provoking YA dystopias ever written. Its exploration of mortality, morality, and power feels intensely adult, while the characters wrestle with choices that define life and death. The pacing is sharp, the world-building intricate, and the themes so profound that adults often finish the book questioning their own outlook on society. And there you have it, 10 young adult books that are so immersive, mature, and gripping they'll hook you just like your favorite adult fiction. At Simplified Reads, we believe stories should not only entertain you, but also stay with you, making you think long after you've closed the last page. If you're ready for books that blend the pace of YA with the depth of adult themes, these 10 are your perfect next reads. Stay tuned, because we've got more recommendations coming that will simplify your choices and maximize your reading joy.